everyone, welcome back for another process video. So I hope everybody had a very wonderful, very scrap-filled National Scrapbook Day weekend. I hope you all had a chance to enter my giveaway. It's still going on until Friday. This is another layout. I have to apologize for a couple things. One, it looks like the lighting is not as good with this layout. I can't remember if this was the crop I went to in February or if it was one that I went to with a couple friends in March. The lighting wants, I think it's the one I went to in March. I think I might be done with the ones that I went to in February. And so I think I might have just started up with this collection because it might have been the last one. This is again the Doodlebug Spring Garden collection that I did in the last process video, which again I have to apologize that this is going up on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. A little disclosure, May and June are going to be very, very busy for me. I'm going to try my hardest to get to stay on schedule, but if I miss a day or two here, you'll have to forgive me. So my middle son has his birthday coming up, and then my husband has his birthday coming up, and it's also Mother's Day this coming weekend. And then it's a whole lot of end of school year activities. If any of you have kids, you know that the end of the school year gets a little more crazy. And my daughter is graduating from high school, so we have a bunch of ceremonies and her birthday and a party and then Father's Day. So the next month and a half are going to be really busy, but I'm going to do my best to stay on schedule for you guys. I am glad that I have these videos. If you saw my other video where I'm organizing my desk, I am almost done with at least my desk portion. I have stuff that I keep other places around the house, like my pictures and my albums and my kits, so I can talk more about those later when I do a video about those, but I haven't started any of that yet, but at least I'm almost to the point where I can start scrapbooking, and I'm so happy. There are a few challenges and stuff that other companies did for National Scrapbook Day, and a few sketches that I saw that I got really inspired by, which some of them I'm going to do just for me there and not worry about entering any of the challenges, and a few I'm going to enter the challenges. A couple of them have them going on for like till the end of May, so then I will worry about that later. But anyway, so I hope you guys like this video too. Again, I apologize for the lighting. The next couple videos might not have the best of lighting, but at least I have the videos. So these are two pictures. They kind of go along with the same theme as my last process video. The last process video was a ladybug picnic that my son had at school, and they had so much fun, and we had just planted our garden that same year, so we decided to go buy ladybugs for our garden also. And so this is just pictures. The left picture is my middle son holding a ladybug, and then the right picture is my youngest in his hands holding the ladybugs. These are the best pictures that I got of them, so but I like them. I think they work, and just kind of cute little pictures. They had fun letting the ladybugs go, and so I didn't really measure. There was that border paper strip with the ladybugs you can see along the bottom there, and I definitely wanted to get that used. I don't know why I didn't use it on the other layout, but I really like it on this one. And again, this is two pictures of boys, but I don't mind the pink colors and the, you know, girly colors and the floweries. And this layout goes pretty quick. I think it took me less than 30 minutes to actually make the layout. It's pretty simple, not too over embellished. I'm going to have a few clusters, and that's about it. So I do apologize for the lighting. I know I keep saying that, but it's really hard for me to see in this screen. So this I did back in March then. I believe this was around March 17th. So forgive me if I don't remember exactly how I did everything. I am going to have just a small cluster up by the ladybugs, and I'm going to have a small cluster to the left, I believe, where I'm working right at the moment. And then I'm going to add a few little things to the right-hand side of the page. And I just added a flower. Again, there wasn't a whole lot of things that really screamed doodle, or not doodlebug, but ladybug. So I'm just kind of adding little flowers and stuff around because flowers represent spring, and we let the ladybugs go in the spring after our garden was planted. So, and again, like I said, I don't mind having flowers on the boy layout. So, excuse me, every time I go to do these voiceovers, my throat just like closes up on me, and I don't know why. Just got a thing saying my battery's low, so hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I did not want to lose all the progress that I had made with this video so far. So I'm going to take some flowers in each cluster, and I'm going to keep some just flat on the page, and then I'm going to pop up some on pop dots, foam tape, and I think it's the bigger ones that I'm going to pop up with the foam tape, and I'm going to leave the smaller ones down, and I'm just going to make a little cluster, like I said, in each of those areas. The one, I'm just going to kind of work around the corner area there, up where you can see me working right at the moment. And originally I was thinking that I would have like my page flow from the top right to the bottom left, but I am going to add another cluster, like I said, into the bottom right hand side, but you will see me do that in a moment. And then I took these Doodlebug enamel dots, and these are the ones that are a matte finish, not shiny, and when I picked up the package they all went flying everywhere, so it was kind of funny. But so be careful if you have those. But I'm adding one of those onto each flower. I just really thought that added a little something. I like the fact that the matte finish really kind of matches with the stickers, so they don't stand out as much. Usually I like the glossy finish enamel accents a little better, but on these flowers I really like the matte finish ones. So I'm just adding one into each of the cluster, or onto each of the flowers, and then I'm going to add again more of those ladybug enamel stickers around. I don't think I had too many of those left, and I figured I would just go ahead and get them all used up on this page, since I probably won't be doing another ladybug page, but I mean, who knows, I guess. But then there was another one of those tag stickers, and it said fun on it, and I don't know if you saw me just a second ago, I went ahead and cut the circle off that made it into a tag, and so now it's just like a circle element, and that is where my third cluster is going to go. And then I'm looking at the word stickers, and I added one there that says making memories, that's the pink one, and then one that said laugh into the bottom left cluster. And when I added the ladybug enamel shapes, I didn't add them into the cluster. I kind of added them separate from the cluster just to kind of make it, you know, ladybugs climb and crawl everywhere. So, and I thought that gave a little bit of added interest. And so then up in the right hand corner, there's one of the blue, the blue sticker says family, the orange sticker says warm sunshine, the pink sticker says spring flowers. I just was kind of trying to use up a lot of this collection. I really love this collection, but I don't do a lot of spring pages. I don't do a lot that has to do with spring itself, I guess. Oh, hang on. Something keeps popping up on my computer here. Sorry about that. So now I'm going to go ahead and make my cluster down in the right hand corner, and I kind of made it so it's going off the page. I feel like that gives a little bit more added interest too, and it's something different than putting it along the photos. I just liked the way it looked there a little bit better. So I'm just going to trim off the part of the sticker that was sticking down, and I do struggle just a little bit with which flowers I want to put there and the colors. I'm trying to add the same colors into each cluster, but I'm trying to add different flower sizes, if that makes sense. So I'm sorry, you can see me just chit-chatting there. I talk with my hands a lot. I'm trying to break that habit, but it drives me nuts. But anyway, so basically what I did was in the top right cluster, I had a large yellow flower, and then in the bottom left cluster, I have kind of a medium-ish flower, and I don't end up adding a yellow flower in the bottom right cluster, but it doesn't really, you can't really tell. And then in the top right cluster, I have like a medium-sized blue flower. In the bottom left cluster, I have a small blue flower, and in the bottom right cluster, I have a larger sized blue flower. So, and then I believe each cluster also has an orange flower. Yep, it looks like they do. And then I added a couple leaves into each cluster. I like the green. I felt like the green went really well. Obviously, leaves go with flowers anyway, but and then I think that is almost about it with the layout. Let me look here. I'm looking on my phone at the picture right at the moment. So you can see there I added another orange flower just so it kind of goes off the page. I really like how that looked. I struggled with this bottom cluster a little bit more than I probably needed to, but I just couldn't find the flowers that I wanted to really fit there. And in each of the other cluster, I also used one of the tulip-shaped flowers, and so I was trying to add one of those into each cluster too. But the bottom of the tulip didn't have any, it just was flat, so I was trying to make them fit. So one thing that I did, I'm not sure if I did it on camera or not, but I did add a black outline border to each of the pattern papers. I didn't do it to the whole layout, but I just used my ruler and a pen, and you can see that in the shot here in the end, the close-up shot. And so that is my video. I hope you guys had a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday. Thanks. Bye.